Good morning, people. Good morning. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is blessed. Cody, is he going to be ready for Southampton? Kimmich, what's happening with Kimmich? And is there another Liverpool forward who could be on the agenda? Stay tuned. It's morning meet up. It's your boy Drift. Let's do this.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish,
keep
guys.
all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is blessed. Welcome to the show. There's not too much to talk about on this marvelous Friday morning, but we're going to try and chop up as much as we can from what we have. Big up to chat. Oh, man, you guys give me joke, man. You guys give me joke. As I said, guys, it is a slow news day. I've been very busy this morning, so I haven't had a chance to look too tough. So I do apologize. This show isn't going to be as structured and as researched as I wanted it to be, but I still wanted to bring you lot a little show on what I'd found already this morning. So if you guys have seen anything this morning in the last 2 hours or so, then let me know, guys, and I'll look it up quickly right now. We can discuss it. But the main topic of the morning that I want to talk to, let's start with this one, which is Cody Gakpo. He did not train yesterday, and it will be a close call for the Southampton game and his availability. Now, the crazy thing is for me, guys, last I heard it was his ankle, right? I haven't actually seen anything else about it, so I'm guessing it is still his ankle at the moment. This one kind of came out of nowhere, right? Like they didn't even really, it was like 1 minute he was cool and then the next minute he just wasn't available. And then we were like, oh, okay, so Cody missed the game. Then one game turned into 2 games. And then it was like, oh shit, when's Cody going to be back? And then, do you know what I mean? And it's been a little bit weird. And I think we've seen 2 substitute appearances from him and then he was gone again. I'm wondering what is actually going on. I'm actually wondering what is going on with Cody in terms of like, is it serious? Is it a little minor niggle? Like what? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And again, Marcel, yeah, I know. Like obviously, I heard he picked it up in training. It wasn't during the game, but yeah, this one's just been a little bit of a weird one, isn't it? And a little bit worrying because I'm not gonna lie, we're at the business end of the season now, and Cody's one of the players that we need. You know what I mean? Like I don't want anybody to be injured in our squad, but Cody is our second top goal scorer. He was our informed forward along with Mo. And you know what I mean? This is actually a bigger blow than what we're like, that I think that we've kind of led it on to be in the last couple of weeks. I think we're kind of be like, okay, Cody, cool. Hopefully, he'll be back soon. And we've just got on with it. And that's because we do have a good squad. But Cody is vital, man. Cody is very important. And we need him back. We need him back, man. So I really do hope he'll be available for the PSG game. I wouldn't risk him for the Southampton game. I think we can get through the Southampton game without risking Cody if he's not 100%. But I do think we're going to need Cody for that PSG game midweek. So for me personally, I'm a little worried about him. But hopefully, like again, they've said it's nothing too serious. But, we just need him back on the pitch, man. So let me know, guys. Would you risk him for the Southampton game? Or do you think that would be really stupid? I personally think that we don't need to risk him at all for that game. But, you know what I mean? We move. Yeah, big up. Y'all say it sounds like a minor setback. Ali saying he might not be back tomorrow. But for the PSG and the final, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, we're going to need him for that final as well, man. We're forgetting the final's only a week away, basically, guys. We've got a cup final in a week. It don't feel like it, does it? The PSG game's taking all the heat. And it will again, back into the Premier League. But we got a cup game in a week, man. Biggest game of the season so far, that cup game. You know what I mean? It's a trophy on the line. We need him back for that, man. We need him back for that. Big up Ian, who's actually saying he bruised his calf while blocking a shot in training. Okay, I haven't heard that. I heard it was his ankle. But fair dues, Ian. Big up yourself for letting me know that. So it's more of an impact injury. That makes sense. and you got to let a bruise heal, obviously, because you don't want to make it worse. That makes sense. I hear that. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. Big up, Keith. Big up yourself, man. I appreciate that, bro. It's all love, man. Appreciate you being a member as well, man. Big up your damn self every time. Right. Now, this one's just a little transfer rumor, but I thought I will throw it in anyway. Brighton striker João Pedro wants a move to Liverpool in the summer. Now, I know that story is about 36 hours old, but it will never be old to me. You lot already know that's the guy I want. You lot know already that's the guy I want at Liverpool. So, I'm excited about this one, if I'm being totally honest with you. Like, I'm very excited by this one. I know he splits the opinion in the fan base at the moment. I know everybody isn't 100% sold. But me personally, I think he's the one. I know Isak is obviously the dream move. Again, there's been some rumors coming out that Liverpool will move for Isak if they feel it is right, but that just sounds like PR to me. So I think we've got to stop living in that dream. I don't think we should entertain that right now. Personally, I think we should leave that one alone. But Pedro, on the other hand, tell you, man, Pedro's just waiting to cook at a bigger team. He's waiting to cook at a bigger team, man. So look, I just wanted to bring it up, put it in the atmosphere, start manifesting. You know what I'm saying? And see what I can do. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to talk to the committee. But Brighton, that's where we should be shopping. We should be shopping at Brighton. I don't care whether we come back with Belieber. I don't care if we come back with Pedro. Damn, we could even come back with Matoma if you want. We should be shopping in Brighton. Yeah? Go for a walk on the pier, get some candy floss, get some of those warm beach donuts. I don't know if any of you have ever had those Brighton warm beach freshly baked donuts, fresh out the hot oil. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Get ourselves some fish and chips, and that proper fish and chips. You know, that seaside fish and chips. Shout out to everyone who knows what I'm talking about. And then we come home with some of these players. That is what we need to be doing. That is what we need to be doing. But again, we'll see. We'll see. I just thought I'd bring that one up. This one is a little... I don't really know how much anybody actually cared about this one, to be 100% honest with you. Let me know, guys. But it's news, right? And it is somebody that we've been linked with. Breaking news is Bayern have agreed a contract renewal with Joshua Kimmich, and it will be announced this week. His new deal will apparently run until 2029. Is anybody disappointed at this? Because he was heavily linked with a number of Premier League clubs, us being one of the main ones. And now it's looking like he's going to be staying at Bayern Munich. There was a part of me that kind of felt like he always would. I don't know why, but when you're at Bayern Munich and you're German, you don't normally leave. You know, there's the odd case. You know, I remember Schweinsteiger left, and I'm sure there's a few others. But generally speaking, like, you normally just stay there, right? I personally think it would have been a few years too late. Absolute world-class baller in his pomp. And I'm not even saying he's still not that top quality. I think the Premier League would have eaten him alive. I think he would have come to the Premier League, and within about 6 to 12 months, he would have looked like Casemiro a little bit. It would have looked like the pace was a bit heavy for him. He's intelligent. He's way more intelligent than Casemiro. So he probably wouldn't have been able to cope a lot more using his brain and positional sense and whatnot. But the physicality of the Premier League, give it a year or so, I think he'd be struggling big time. So I wouldn't want to bring him in on 250 or 300 grand a week or whatever it would be they'd be on. And then, you know, have that kind of big player on the wage where we can't really do much with him. And again, I'm not taking anything away from Kimmich. His career has been absolutely littered with pure genius. But yeah, I don't want to I don't want to touch that one. It was a few years too late for this one. But happy for him, he's going to get that new contract at Bayern. So yeah, let me know, guys. Is there anybody disappointed at that? Is there anybody who wishes that we were going to go for him? I can see a few people not disappointed at all. Okay, Hugo saying he would have been a great signing, but because he was free. I hear you on that one. MK, nope, he's too old. Elijah says, what a surprise. You know what I mean? What a surprise. I think we all kind of had a feeling he would stay. I I do hear you, Hugo, that he is multifaceted in terms of the roles that he can play within the team. I hear that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. But again, if you're watching later on in the comments as well, let me know, guys. Are you disappointed in this one? Do you wish we'd maybe push for Kimmich, or are you all right with this one? But we move. And I just want to end on this one as well. I'm going to give a little credit to Redman for this one as well. Shout out Redman for this one. Klopp. Now, we've gone back and forward on this one a little bit, haven't we, as a fan base? If I'm not mistaken, we've argued a little bit about whether we think it would or wouldn't be a good idea for him to turn up at the parade. That's the Godfather, yeah? That's the Shankly to what we hope Slot is our Paisley, right? He's the general. He can turn up to the parade whenever he feels like it, in my opinion. Yeah? In my opinion. I know we're all going to disagree on this, but in my opinion, he can be there if he wants. He's the one who laid the foundations. He is the reason why we're in the position that we're in right now. And he will forever be family. We always say you never walk alone, right? Okay. So let's live up to that. But I just want to play this little clip of him talking about it himself.
If Liverpool win the Premier League, they join the bus parade.
Yes, the thing is, I'm not on the bus. I will be there where the people are. The people I saw when we were on the bus. That's the idea, to be honest. So that's the idea that I will be there for the last game and stuff like that. I didn't want to go earlier, to be honest, because I didn't want to jinx it. They've been all the time, and I'm the first time in the stadium and they're losing. So I go there when it's decided.
If Liverpool win the
Hopefully you guys could hear that properly. You heard it. He said, I will not be on the bus, but I will be there. And that is what I agree with. That is what I agree with. I do not think that he should be on the bus because that is reserved for the people who actually did just get it done within that year. So I agree with that. Although if he wants to jump on the bus right at the end, maybe. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know, when it pulls up right at the end, if he just want to jump on for 5 minutes at that point, and get to lift the league title in front of everybody like he should have been able to do back in 1920, then I'm all for that. But yeah, he should be there. Why shouldn't he be there? And do you know what's crazy to me, yeah? I've seen a lot of people almost, I don't know, man. It kind of feels a little bit like people are just already out with the old, in with the new, bun Klopp kind of thing. I am mesmerized, bamboozled, confused at some of the dismissal that I've seen from our fan base about Klopp. Like, have you not forgot about him already? This is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm not even glad. It really does feel like a lot of people have just already forgotten about Klopp. Like, Klopp's old news, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I find it extremely strange how many people are like really dismiss. Like they're finding ways to put Klopp down, to prop Slot up. They use Klopp as a beating post, so to speak. They don't want him at the parade. Like, have you forgotten who this man is? This is the Godfather. I find it extremely weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one for me, man. It's definitely a weird one for me. Like, you acting like he done you something more. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But for me personally, not on the parade, not while the bus is going through the streets. That's reserved for Slot. He's the one who deserves the credit. He's the one who's the leader right now. He's the one who's got us through this. The players, obviously, they're the ones who deserve all the praise for the few hours while the bus is moving through the streets. Facts, 100%. I'm with you on that. But when that bus gets to the final destination, Jurgen Klopp should be allowed to jump on that bus, get up on that top deck and lift that trophy high and hug and celebrate with the boys, because he is part of why we did this. And he never got to do it in front of the people holding that trophy in 2019-20. And I, for one, would love to see photos etched in history of him on that parade bus holding that league title. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But again, don't do it during the actual bus parade. I get that. That's for Slot. Don't ruin Slot's buzz. Don't ruin Slot's moment. That part there is for Slot. He's the Kaiser now. But at the end, 100%. 100%. The general gets on the bus and he celebrates with the players. We love him. It's Jurgen Blood Clark Klopp. That's my opinion on it, people. I don't know if anyone agrees or disagrees. Yes, Ains, big up your damn self, brother. Big up everyone in the building as well. Keaton says, yes, Drift, preach. Big up yourself. Man, like Derek says, I agree with you. Appreciate that, man. Big up. You know what I mean? I agree with this one as well. Both gaffers have made each other look good. That's true. They both worked, you know what I mean? Slot is been helped by what Klopp left. You know what I'm saying? Klopp helped Slot, like, it's, you know what I mean? I agree with this one as well. The newer generation is probably the noise. They lack respect. They do. No respect for elders, no respect for authority, no respect for a lot of stuff. It's our fault. Our generation has raised these little shits. I'm not going to lie. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But what do you guys think? If you're watching later on as well, in the replay, let me know. Do you think that Klopp should be allowed on the bus at the end? Do you believe he should be there? And imagine this, guys, for all of us who are going to be going to the parade, if he's just in the crowd, we might get to be able to meet him. We might get one of those Klopp hugs, take a picture. Who knows? I don't know if he'd get in the crowd like that. He might get swarmed. It would be crazy for him. But you never know. You never know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. Big up Bazaar, as always. Says Drift, Twitter is not a real place. 18 months, you know. Brother, I'm telling you, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Crazy. But big up yourself, Bazaar. No, see? I don't know. I'm not even going to address the negativity. I'm not. I see a couple of negative comments. I'm not going to address it. I'm just going to keep it pushing, keep it moving. But people, that has been your morning meetup show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think if you're watching this on replay of anything that I touched upon. And guys, we will be back as well. I'm not sure exactly what the time is. It's going to be after 5. So keep an eye out, guys. Put that notification on. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you know when I'm going live. But we'll be back with a preview later on, early or mid to late evening, with that Southampton preview, guys. So we will be back again later on today. So the content keeps on coming. That Southampton game is very important. We've got to get that dub, right? We've got to get that dub. Go 16 points clear. They'll have 2 games in hand, but if we beat Southampton, we'll have 16-point advantage on them before they play their game against Man United. Put a little bit of extra pressure on them. Big up, man, like Derek, who says, don't forget to like. Please do, people. Smash that like button. I know, you know what? I know it must sound really boring to just constantly hear us all the time. Keep asking you guys to smash the like button. For those who don't know, it is extremely important for the algorithm to push the video out, to get us out, for people to be able to find who we are so we can grow as a channel. And the interaction with the comments and the likes is what pushes the video into the algorithm, guys. So even if you just jump in a comment and you just say, big up Kopish, as to the algorithm, guys. We don't make the rules on this algorithm. This is just how it works. We've got to abide by the rules. So we just ask you guys to help us along the way as the lovely community that you are. And help us to keep growing, guys. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you switch on that notification so you know when we will be back live again later on today with that preview for the Southampton game. And until then, guys, big up your damn self. Thank you for joining me this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!